Well, well, well. Look how the mighty have fallen. Oh, and now he's gonna mute his mic and deafen himself. This might be a triple W. I bet his mic doesn't work. Oh, this is glorious. Oh, this one feels good. Not gonna lie, this is a good feeling.
Yo.
Well.
Who came running
within 40 seconds?
I'm not even close to late. I'm not 5 minutes. I'm more than 5 minutes early, so
Look
I ain't
who
late.
decided to be late. And not only late, he left his coffee in the car. He had to run back.
I looked. No, my fucking mic. My speaker wasn't. It always defaults to something else.
What was happening to it?
I think it's my Oculus, my VR headset. I think it Discord tries to default to that speaker for some reason. I don't know, dude. I don't understand why it does what it does. I saw the clock at 6:45. When did you get here?
On time. That's when I got here.
No, actually though.
I got here on time.
That's 6:45.
That's actually when I got here. It was on time.
At 6. Oh, okay. I saw the clock at 6:45. I was like, oh, I'm gonna jump in and make sure. I'm like, there's no way he'll 15 minutes is too early.
Well, I mean, you're late though, because we said 6:30 today.
No, we didn't. We said 7. I know that.
Do you remember that one time?
That's why I wrote it down now.
I was just sitting here, and you're like, I swear to God, I thought it was for tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, it was.
That happened multiple times. I did that. I think.
Yes.
I used to not write it down, and I would just try to remember. Is that a fart?
No, that was me laughing.
Oh. What's up, man?
Nothing much. How's landscaping in the end of May?
It's good, except it's cold right now, so that kind of sucks. But
I was listening back to the dishwasher episode.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was sending you those.
I legitimately thought we were gonna stop being friends.
I actually had a blast listening back to that. That was actually really funny.
It might have been one of our best episodes. I loved it.
Yeah, I was thinking of it. I was like, do I want to listen to that and get all worked up? And then I started listening. I was like, oh, this is hilarious. Dude, we argued about that for so long. Dude. It was the entire episode, pretty much.
That's why I named it DW.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's funny.
I was going to name it
inarguable.
AMNDW, but I thought that'd be too on the nose.
That's right, because we talked about Kanye for a little bit.
We talked about Kanye for a bit. And then the dishwasher. I think we talked about something else too, and I forgot what it was. What else did we? Didn't we talk? We talked about one other thing.
Yeah, there was one other thing. I just listened to it earlier, but I don't even remember.
Yeah, and I only started listening to the timestamps you gave me. I didn't listen to anything else.
Oh
my.
Dude, that song was stuck in my head for fucking weeks.
Yeah, every reel you sent me. And my girl,
I know, it's still
just looking at me, and I'm like, these are all gems. I swear, I'm not like this.
Oh, does she still not think it's funny? She hasn't come around yet.
She the other day, she's like, I feel like you hate women. I'm like, yeah, of course I hate women. And she's like, she didn't know how to respond. I was like, how is this news?
I feel like you hate women. Why'd you say that?
I was probably doing and then they get the house.
Oh yeah, one of those.
One of those.
That every guy our age goes on at one point or another.
Yeah, it's like they got the house. It's like, oh no, I said something about I remember that Bill Burr joke where it's like, I was there when he was building his business. It's like, were you? Or were you just nagging him, going, we don't hang out that much. You're always working on this Amazon. It's like, and then all of a sudden she gets 50 billion. Like, really? And then she's like, I'm starting to think you hate women. I'm like, well, yeah. Don't you?
I took my time. I know. Yeah, how does she not?
Yeah, it's like if she went and was like, I'm starting to think you hate guys. I'd be like, yeah,
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Why would I hate a group of losers? I just don't get it. It's like, babe, I hate everyone. How are you not?
Yeah.
How's this not clicking? Like, do you see? Like,
Yeah, don't you know me?
Yeah, do you see your friend group compared to my friend group? I don't really hang out with anyone. I don't want to. Like, how many times do we have to hang out with only your friends for you to understand? Oh yeah, he doesn't really do anything with anyone.
How many times do I have to order fucking DoorDash for you to understand? I don't want to talk to anyone.
I was looking up that Dash Pass thing, by the way.
Oh, it's great, bro.
So apparently, if you have a specific checking account, you get two $10 credits per month when you use Dash Pass. And I'm like, all right, well, that's $20 a month. And then I think the Dash Pass is like, if you pay it all up front,
it's 10.
You can pay it all up front, so you can pay.
Oh, to say like annually, yeah.
Yeah, so you can. It's like It was like 96. So let's just say it was $100, but then you get in a credit. It bypasses the delivery charge, but you still have to get the service fee. I saw, but the service fee doesn't.
Not on some things though.
Really?
Oh, so it goes place by place, but a lot of places, like especially popular ones,
it's grocery stores. Are they service fees or not?
No.
Really?
Not. Well, see, Stop and Shop by me, but it could be different for near you.
And
the only thing I pay at a grocery store is tip. That's the only thing I pay if I order from a grocery store. It's crazy.
Well, you're getting a rush.
Like it's like,
I'm not doing that.
Well, you can choose what to give though.
Yeah, 0. I'm done. I'm done tipping. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. Like you literally don't pay anything else extra. It's actually I don't know how the business model exists. Like
well, and then also I saw that some stores before I even like. I don't even have a Dash Pass account. I just signed into my DoorDash account, and I saw all these like 20% off, 50% off. I'm like, wait, what? I was gonna shop here regardless. What the fuck?
If you use DoorDash more than 2 times a month, it's crazy to not have Dash Pass.
I don't use DoorDash ever. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
I have an account because the last time I used it was probably maybe once within the last year or two. No.
Oh, wow.
Within the last year, either 0 to 1 times. Within the last 2-3 years, like 3 to 5 times, maybe.
Wow, that's crazy. What do you use, Uber Eats or just not order delivery at all?
No, I don't get fast food a lot anymore, but if I do, I just drive and get it.
Oh, you're one of those?
Yeah. I got my horse and buggy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Can I get a Whopper?
That point, just have someone drive it, dude. Like, what's the difference?
Well,
you're just wasting time.
Well, that's well, no. Usually, when I get it, it'll be on the way home.
Oh, you've said this before. Yeah, no, that makes sense. If you're already driving by the fucking
place,
it's
very rare that I'll go out. Like, let me drive. Let me go out of my way. Like, if I'm going out of my way, it's usually like to eat at the place. Like that's part of it. I'm just trying to think though. All right, let's just say because we grocery shop once a week. So let's just say we get the $10 credit each time. How much when you do you use it for? You use it for groceries, right? This is how this got brought up.
Yeah. So I don't because I go by the grocery store after work a lot. So like I can literally just pop in whenever most of the time. But I use it for groceries.
So when you use it for groceries and there is a service fee on your Stop and Shop order, how much money?
There isn't.
I thought you said there was.
No, I said there wasn't. All I pay is tip.
Oh, my fault.
There's no service fee. There's no delivery fee. There's no anything. It's just tax and tip.
Damn. So when you do that, wait. Oh, okay. So then,
you could double dash. Also, you could order some food for dinner and then double dash to the grocery store, and there's no service fee.
Wait.
That's a little hack.
You're talking shop. What's a double dash?
So double dash is if you already made a DoorDash order, you can make a second one for no service fee. And it's a different person. It's not even the same person. So it's not like the person has to like take longer now. It's like, no, they'll just send someone else out.
So
and you'll get no service fee.
Can you do that for like groceries and then groceries again if you forgot something, or does it have to be then fast food?
I've never tried it for that, but I'm pretty sure you can do it for anything.
So basically, if you do a DoorDash, is this a DoorDash thing or a Dash Pass thing?
Yeah. You see, I don't know.
Well, all right.
I feel like it's a DoorDash thing, though, in general.
So basically, if I order DoorDash and later in the day I want to use DoorDash again, no matter what.
No. You have to do it while the first order is going. That's why it's a double dash.
While like before the first order is delivered?
Yes, it's got to be during that time. It's usually like a 20-minute window from when you start the first order.
What's the point of that if it's not even the same driver? Why do I have to rush?
Well, because there's no service fee. So if you're already going to get groceries and you're going to get dinner also, just time them in the same window.
No, I get that, but what I mean, like, why... If it's not going to be the same driver, what's the difference if I waited 20 minutes or like 3 hours? You know what I mean?
Because there's no service fee, you'll save money.
No, I what I'm trying to say is, I don't
get what you're not getting.
What I'm trying to say is, why only give me this 20-minute window to save money on a service fee?
You're saying like, what's the benefit for them?
Not really what I get what, I'm kind of answering my own question. The benefit for them is that they want you to use it again. They don't want you to forget. Right. It's like, all right, hopefully they'll just do twice when they're on our site. But what I'm just saying is like, it's funny that there's this arbitrary time where it's like, all right, you did DoorDash. If you want to get another Dasher and not get a service fee, you better order before that guy decides to go 85 miles per hour down the highway. It's kind of funny, no?
Yeah.
It's a little silly.
Goes 85 down the highway.
What's wrong with that?
No, I just don't get it, I guess. What's the hit? What? What do you mean?
What I'm saying is, okay, I ordered DoorDash, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, cool. If you want to make sure you don't have a service fee on your next order again before that fucking 20-year-old in his Nissan Altima going 89 miles down the highway gets to your house. It's like, well, what is the difference whether I use your site again today between an hour time frame or later tonight, like 5 hours from? Like, I still used it twice today. Yeah, okay, now you get it.
Yeah, I still don't fully understand what the benefit for them is. I don't get it. Maybe it's more orders, so it looks like the app's being used more. I don't know. I really don't know.
It's probably one of those things where like you have to stay because of that. You stay on the site more.
Oh yeah, true. Like, well, because there's no service fee, it incentivizes you to get an order where you might not have done it. So it's kind of like having a sale on an item. Like, people might buy it that wouldn't have bought it otherwise.
It's like the Kmart blue light sale when like you're at the store, the blue light goes on. It's like, the blue light, go, 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 go. It's like, oh my fucking God.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like the same thing, yeah.
It was the most like white suburban mom thing that you can think of.
At Kmart?
Yeah, like it was like the birthplace of where like people.
I used to go to Kmart all the time. I don't remember that at all.
Oh, you're one of those, huh?
Yeah, dude, there was a Kmart by us and a Walmart really far away, so I grew up on Kmart.
We were Sears people.
Kmart kick it. Well, I had a Sears too. We went to Sears too.
Better have gone to Sears. But all right. Back to Dash.
Went to Sears for the tools though. That's where you went for like
appliances.
Yeah.
Appliances. Let's not get.
But Kmart, if you need socks or shoes or
we
shirts.
went to Walmart for that.
Yeah. See, we didn't. The only Walmart is like an hour away. Or was.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, going back to DashPass. So my thought process is this. All right, so you don't have a service fee. I'm just like, what do you think if let's just say her and I, we were to get $150, right, in groceries on this Dash order. How much do you think a service fee would cost for that? Does it matter the more groceries you get? Like the bigger your order, does the service fee does go up?
I believe the service fee is based on the amount. Because I've had different ones, but some I don't know. I'm not like the expert on this. Maybe there's a cap for certain stores where it's only like a base of $4.99 no matter what. I just don't know. I would think for groceries though, the more you're getting, the more they charge.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna do groceries, just get DoorDash. Dash Pass. It makes sense.
No, I know because there's free delivery. My question is, so what would you ballpark it at if I did a $150 order in groceries? Would it be, you think, $5 service fee?
I have no idea.
Because
I think $5 is like default for like a small order.
My mindset
so
is
probably
this:
be more.
If there is a service fee, right, and it's $5, if we were to do that 4 times a month, which is roughly how many times we go grocery shopping, 4 to 5 times a month, that would be $20 a month. But if we're getting 2 $10 credits a month, then the service fee flatlines at 0. There's no delivery fee. And all we're doing is paying for our groceries, which we would have done already, while saving time going to the grocery store.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I told you this like 3 months ago, brother.
Yeah, but you did not. It wasn't with the service. No, but here's the problem.
I did. I said that the only thing you pay is tip.
Yeah, I know, but that won't be happening. The thing is, though.
Well, they'll be handling your groceries, though.
All right, go spit on my apple. I have a sink. I don't care. My thing is, you're a turncoat. Because years ago, you were highly against this.
No, yeah, I know. I admitted all that. We've been over this.
And I'm not trying to say that to.
But you sung its praises, and now here you are.
Well, I'm not trying to
coming to me.
I'm coming to you as a man.
Acting like you've never done it.
I'm coming to you as a friend. I'm not here to ridicule you. I'm here to ask you how.
You're not here to what?
I'm not here to ridicule you. I'm here to ask you.
Nailed it the second time.
What did I say the first time? What did I say the first time?
You almost fell off the fucking boardwalk.
I saw a lady trip on a boardwalk on a reel earlier. I'm not here to defamate you. I'm here to ask you, how did you change your mind? Because I'm for it to at least try it, because there's also a 30-day free trial. My girlfriend is opposed to it.
Why?
Well, that's what I meant.
Is she like I was back in the day?
Well, that's what I meant. Why were you, and what changed your mind?
Oh, yeah, because you said she's kind of like that with the bank thing, too, with the bank receipts. I feel like...
well, that's if she deposits cash, she wants the receipt, which I do too, but she was like hyper. Okay. I was like, damn, girl.
Yeah, same. I'm like obsessed with, like, if it doesn't print, I'm like going to call the bank. But
I'm calling the cops.
So I can't speak for... I don't know. Maybe, I don't see why she would be against it.
Well, you were against it. Why were you against it?
Well, I was against it. Oh, good point. Good point. I would guess the only reason to be against it, which why I was, is if people are handling your groceries, and like I'm very picky and specific on what I pick out, especially when it comes to produce and stuff. So it's hard for me to like back then think of being like handing that over to just some minimum wage fucking immigrant worker. Like I bet they don't care. They're gonna just throw my shit around and fucking grab the wrong stuff, but my experience after using it is like they pretty much always get the right shit. I don't think they've ever got the wrong thing, actually.
Okay, so...
Even when they're like foreign, don't speak English, they get the right shit. Because there's pictures of it.
Did you do the free trial, or did you just say, fuck it, I'm going to do it?
I already had Dash Pass before I even did the grocery thing. Because I use it enough, just regular.
Oh, for fast food?
Well, no, just for any food.
What kind of, what's the other food?
Just like local restaurants and stuff. I do get fast food as well, but I mainly just get regular food.
It travels well?
Like takeout. Yeah.
Really? Huh.
I mean, you got to think too, like I'm on Cape Cod, it's like a restaurant industry.
No, like, I know, but like sometimes really good food just doesn't travel well in the containers. It gets like, not good. It gets mushy or whatever.
No, true. I've gotten some meals where that's the case, where I'm like, I'd rather just go there and have this if I'm gonna do it again. But yeah, I don't know. Dash Pass is worth it. I don't even have the annual one either. I've seen that like whole thing where they're like, oh, you get this discount.
So why don't you have the annual one if you like? How long?
I just haven't got around to it. I will.
Haven't got around to like, what do you got stuff to do?
Well, because I get stuck in that in between.
It's gonna save you $30.
I know. I get rooked into the thing of like being like, yeah, but I like that I can cancel it at any time.
You can cancel it at any time. Well, I guess you already paid for it. Yeah, true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but how long have you had?
I feel like, oh, I'm going to be good. And then for like 3 months, I want to do a no spend on extra stuff month. Like no takeout on it. I do shit like that. So then I'm like, well, if I can't have, I don't know. I'm weird.
When was the last month that you didn't have Dash Pass?
I think December last year.
Okay, so there was a month that
because I was saving for the winter.
So
I didn't want to spend anything.
That's $10. So now you're down to $110. So all right, how about this? Within the past year, has there been 3+ months where you didn't pay the monthly fee for Dash Pass?
Probably like 2. There was 2 separate months I purposely canceled it.
Cutting it close.
I know.
I will say if you're cutting it that close, because that will bring it down to 100 as opposed to like the $96 that the guy quoted me on. Like I'm buying a fucking Corvette.
Yeah, what the hell?
I was talking to customer service for a while. I was like, what's up?
Oh wait,
this?
you called about this?
I know. I chat with like some Indian dude.
Oh wow. I thought you were just meant like you saw it on like the fucking advertisement.
I was curious. I wrote it down on my to-do list. Like, find out about this Dash Pass. See if it's worth it or not. I want to do it, especially if there's going to be a 30-day trial. I'm usually good with like, I've never had a trial where I forgot about it and now I'm paying a bill.
Oh, never.
Yeah, so I don't understand how.
Maybe back in the day when I was like stupid and a stoner and broke, I probably did that a bunch, but like these days, no.
So I'll start a free trial and it's like, all right, we're gonna have a month free trial that's gonna give us 3 to 4 attempts before canceling this to see if it's worth it. And
yeah, 1000%.
So might as well try it. It's just about persuading her, because now I even said it. I was like, hey, listen, worst comes to worst. If I really want to do this, I'll just do this for myself. You can go to the grocery store for your grocery. But then at that point, it's like, well, usually I actually like hanging out with her. So we'll go to the grocery store together.
Yeah, no.
Dude, it's
why? That's not a date. That's not a fun thing. Like, why go to the grocery store if you don't have to?
Oh, well, that's totally.
The grocery store's a nightmare.
No, totally different thing though. Is she still wants to go to the grocery store as opposed to Dash Pass?
Yeah, then let her go.
No,
you don't have to go.
It's kind of cute. I like being around with her.
What are you doing though? By the way,
what do you mean?
I'm loving this chat, but what are you doing in the back? There's a sound in the background.
It's the Rubik's Cube.
Okay, I was gonna say it sounds like you're typing on a keyboard, but I know you're not typing on a keyboard.
I would have stopped.
I've heard it this entire time.
Why didn't you say something?
And I'm like, is he typing out a fucking? Is he fucking? What's the word? Yeah, is he stenographering our conversation right now? Like, why is he doing this?
I'm doing the Rubik's Cube.
A Rubik's Cube, he says.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my first Rubik's Cube.
Oh, have you solved one?
Of course, I went through. Every guy goes through that phase.
Yeah.
Usually not at 30, but.
Well, yeah, it took a while for me.
Did you learn the algorithms and shit?
Yeah, I learned this one beginner sequence. It's pretty it's a small sequence.
Yeah.
I want to learn the.
We make the cross and then.
Well, I have to, because it's so beginner. I have to start with a daisy and then I make the white cross.
Oh yeah, the daisy. That's where it's around it, but not the middle, right?
It's the yellows in the middle and then the whites around, and then you flip. You figure out the sides, you flip it, and then it's the white cross, and then I go from there.
You should just go for the right cross.
Of course,
you don't need to do the daisy.
Well, of course, I've been doing this only for like 2-3 days so far.
The
only best time has been 1:46.
Nice, that's pretty good.
I mean, for me it is, but like, dude, when I see people doing it in like 5 seconds, I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah. The only thing with that is sometimes I would do the algorithm completely correct, and I couldn't get to the end of it for some reason. It only happened like 1 in every like 20 times, but I still, to this day, I'll never understand why that would happen sometimes.
I gotta learn
it just wouldn't solve it.
The CFOP method. That's the one I want to learn.
I don't know what it's.
Supposedly, it's like the fastest. I'm doing this right now. Supposedly, it's the fastest. It's the #1 used method in speed cubing. That's what it is.
Nice.
So,
by the way, I totally did do the trial DoorDash when I first got it.
Oh, you did, and then that's what got you hooked. You're like, yeah, I'm doing this.
Well, because it sounds like I use it more than you guys, so I was already using DoorDash like 3 or 4 times a month at that point, like once a week. So like for me, it was instantly. I saw how much it paid for itself in the first week. I was like, oh, okay.
Right. I'm gonna put this down. I didn't know it was making a sound in the background.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was, but I have to put down my AirPod case. I'm gonna break it because I always fidget with that. You know, the little thing you open and close.
Yeah, it's the case.
But you know how it has that? It opens really nice, and it feels nice when it opens.
Yeah.
No, all right. I don't know if you're a fidgeter like me, but
I have
it's like
I have a
perfectly
rubber
nice.
casing over my AirPods case, so I can hook it up to
Oh,
my keychain.
oh,
But it does still feel good when you open it.
oh,
What? Why are you? Why? Are you?
oh,
What does that mean?
that changes
What does
everything.
that change?
You have the black rubber like
Yeah.
Walmart AirPods. Oh no.
No, no, no.
I
They're
thought we were
no, they
friends.
are. Jeff,
I can't be seen in public with you.
Jeff, they're AirPods, but I decided to buy a case on Amazon to cover them. That way, when they fall, they're a
What do you
little.
mean a case? Like a case you put over the
Yeah,
regular case?
yeah.
Oh,
And then
okay.
also, I can hook it to my keys.
So yeah, that's a pretty good idea actually. I'd love to shit on it, but that is a good idea.
It's cheap as hell too. I think it was like
You know what I've been
between
doing?
$3 to $5, or $4 to $6, somewhere around there.
Hmm. You know what I've been doing? I've kind of turned it into a girl, kind of. I got like a travel satchel when I went to Miami, just for travel, and ever since I bought it and came back, I use it every day as like a purse.
So
I used to use a backpack,
I
but now I use this.
not to make like quintessential douchey like guy
Mm,
jokes, but like
yeah.
you telling me that you got no pussy in Miami is starting to make a lot more sense now.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
you're walking around with a
I
fucking
mean,
satchel.
I mean, it's better than a fanny pack, but you're not wrong.
It's
You're
the
not
same
wrong.
thing.
It's I love it.
Wait, hold on.
I re-
Can you like send me a picture of what this thing looks like? Fanny pack.
It's like the thing that people wear that like sell sneakers and shit. You ever seen them? Like you can wear it on the front or back, and it's a mini. It's like a tiny backpack. It's basically a fanny pack you wear around your chest.
It's like a seat belt, but it's got like things that you
Yes,
can put.
yes.
Yeah, dude.
But you can keep like I realized everything I wanted
My
in
girlfriend
like my
has one.
yeah. It's called a purse. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
no,
It's a
no, no,
purse.
no.
It's literally a purse.
She has a satchel. Like she has a zippy. Like
Oh, like one of these.
like you gotta send me what you're talking about. You gotta send me it.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking of a fanny pack that you decide to put over your shoulder and around your like body, like your torso.
No, yeah, that's literally what it is. Yeah.
You don't have to take an actual picture. Just look up the fucking thing.
Oh.
I don't want to see your carpet.
Oh well, I thought we were having a good time here. All right. No, you're right though. Given my luck, I'll behind it will be like my address and fucking. All right.
Your reflection will be on the zipper.
I think I can get you my actual one. I can just look up the Amazon order. I fucking love it though, dude. Yeah, I think it's this one. Oh, it's called an everyday carry, which is literally what it is. That's what I use it for.
Mm.
I love it though, dude. I never take my backpack anywhere ever again.
What's message? Oh, okay.
It's basically an
Put it in
overnight bag. I keep an
DM.
extra toothbrush and toothpaste. I keep deodorant. I keep nail clippers. I keep
Oh
like
yeah, it's a fanny pack.
aspirin. Yeah, but it's like you said, it's like a seatbelt around your chest one. It's not an actual like around your waist.
Yeah, you got a girl's fanny pack that you put around your chest.
It's a purse.
Yeah, you got a purse.
Yeah. I'm making fun of myself better than you are right now. It's a purse. That's why I said it's like a girly thing. But dude, I love it.
I mean,
I fucking love
outside
it.
of calling yourself gay, yeah. You spent $54 on this?
I think it was 40, the one I got.
It says 54 right here.
Yeah, well, that's the waterproof one.
It says
I didn't
bought
get
by
that one.
Gemini.
It says
It says
that's-
rooked. It says rooked.
That's the water resistant one. I didn't get that one. I got the regular one, which I believe was $40.
Unbelievable.
Worth every penny though. It's actually really good quality. Now the zippers are really strong.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of pockets. It's the clips are really like strong.
Mm-hmm.
I got no complaints, dude. I've had it for what?
I never
When
said you
to-
did. Never said you did.
But what do you carry around? You carry around a keychain with your AirPods.
Yeah.
So if you drop your keys down a drain, you lose your AirPods, your keys, and what else?
My car keys.
Your life.
My car keys.
Wait, you have car keys?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How many?
One.
You have the electric one?
What do you mean electrical? No, I don't have a push to start thing. No.
No, not like that. But you like I have a key, but it's like
Like a
it has like
fob?
an alarm and like a
Oh yeah, yeah.
unlock and lock on it.
Oh yeah. No, I
Like it
don't.
wouldn't really fit on a keychain. It's a
I
big bulky thing.
I start my car with it, but it's got the buttons on the fob to unlock the car and the trunk and the alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
And then it folds out. The key shoots out.
yeah, it shoots out like a fucking like a
Yeah.
like a pocket knife or.
And you put that on a keychain?
Yeah.
I like keeping mine just on its own. It's so bulky. Why would I don't know. I feel like why?
Because I only have
on a keychain.
I only have 3 things. I have my fob for the front door or for the apartment complex, the car key, and then
Wait, what do you
what?
You have a key for your house?
It's not my house. It's it's a fob.
For your apartment?
It's a fob. Yeah. Well, it's an electrical key. Yeah, it's a key.
Really? You have a physical key still?
When you say physical key, what do you mean physical key?
Like you have an object that you take out to get into your door?
Yeah, but like, are you talking about like a key, like that goes in a keyhole?
No, but just anything. I use my phone.
No, they there was some.
I have a smart lock.
Yeah, no, there were some complexes that wanted to do the phone thing. I wasn't for it. I'm starting to think maybe it's a good idea, but I didn't. I wasn't. I was like, nah, I'm all right.
Really? Why?
Because I just didn't want the idea. Like sometimes I'll leave my apartment without my phone, and I'll just bring my keys. But now, I mean, it's like, what's the difference? Like if I knew the key was on my phone, I would just do the same thing with my phone. I'm not against it, but I definitely was a little bit more against it before moving in here. I was just like, I always had the thought like, what if my phone dies? But to be fair, my phone never dies. What if there's a glitch? But to be fair, there could be a glitch with the fob. So I get why to have it, but I don't. It's
I know it's different because like you're in a place, so it's like probably like they just do what they do, and you. But like
well, I could if I really wanted to, I could just replace the fucking.
You could just replace it. Yeah.
Well,
Well, smart.
What are they gonna do? Tell me like no, like I just upgraded your place. I still saved the fucking doorknob. Like relax.
Yeah. I didn't know. Like I've never lived in a place like that, so I don't know. But I just on my house, I just put a smart lock, and it has a keypad also. So like if you for some reason don't have if you broke your phone or it's dead, you just punch in the key. You can set your own.
Yeah, no,
thing.
I'm.
So you can never get locked out.
I've been more for it than against it now. Like so, I honestly, whether you give me the app or you like, do you have to do anything, or you just hold your phone close to it and it automatically? You don't have to like open a special app or something in your wallet, do you?
So you can just hold the phone or your Apple Watch close, but I don't even do. What I do is
that's right. You have an Apple Watch.
I have a widget on my phone where when I can just without even unlocking it, I can swipe left, and if it Face IDs me, I can just press it and unlock it or lock it.
Yeah, we have something like
so
that.
I do that as I'm pulling in.
We have something like that for our complex where if we have guests coming over, we can unlock the main entrance door and the elevator doors.
That's sick.
And when we do it, it's like open for 8 or 9 seconds before it like locks up again.
Oh, cool. What do you do that with the fob?
You do that with your phone. Like they could call, like they can call you on like the little machine that's outside all these doors, or they can like if you are, like my friend could just text or call me and be like, "Hey, I'm outside this door." It's like, all right, hold on, let me open this app and slide this to unlock it. Instead of coming down and getting them.
Technology, man.
Yeah, man. It's crazy out there.
That's pretty sick.
I think so.
Yeah, I love my smart lock. I wish I'd got it sooner. It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, I used to like my smart bulbs, but something about the one Alexa has been it's been glitchy for a while now. I gotta troubleshoot it. I think I might have to do a factory reset, but I don't want to do that because then I have to like fucking redo everything.
Yeah, that's a whole fucking. When I first got these light bulbs, I hated certain things I couldn't do, but since I've got them, they've updated the technology to where it actually can do what I do, and I got a wall switch for it as well. So like, I like it now, but in the beginning, I was kind of like annoyed by them.
Well, my thing is, it's amazing that like you call customer service, And if they don't have an answer within like the first 2 or 3 troubleshoots, they'll just lie and be like, "Yeah, no, that doesn't actually exist with this product." It's like you're a liar.
Yeah.
You're a fucking liar. I hope Pakistan wins. You lying asshole.
Pakistan wins. I know. It's unreal. I love them though. I was gonna get a smart. Do you have a smart thermostat?
Nah. We actually don't even have central heating and air anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's these little split units, which I gotta admit, the first month I was walking back and forth. I was pissed. I hated these things. I fixed them. I sprayed some WD-40. They don't creak or anything now. They're like it's the most silent thing ever. And they work so well. It's crazy how well they work. It's like, hey, do you want to heat up only the room that you're in? It's like, yeah, of course. It's like, all right, well then turn this on. I turn it on, bam, it's like cold instantly. It's so good.
Yeah, I always hated like air conditioning in my old truck because it was just like shitty. Like a really old truck, shitty air conditioning, and it smelled, and I just hate it. But like in the new truck, it's like the first time in my life I'm actually like, oh, AC is nice. Oh, well, put it to the exact temp.
Did you change your cabin filter?
My what?
Your cabin filter.
My what's that? I don't know what that is.
That's the filter that the air goes through when you're using like your AC or whatever. Like you want to change that filter out periodically because it's kind of like it's an air filter like for like if you had a house and you had
this truck was an 05, man,
and you never changed
like the fact that the AC like even came on was a miracle. That you should have seen
this
truck when I had it.
It should have still had a cabin filter. It might have been really like dirty and gross.
Potentially. It was my dad's old truck that I was using for a little while, so I'm sure he takes pretty good care. I think it was just old, man. It just, you couldn't really control the temp.
It just had like, old dad smell.
Yeah, and it wasn't even so much the smell. It was just like, it would either be freezing cold or not at all. And there was no like in between. Like you couldn't really tweak it. And it had it was those manual vents, you know?
I still have the manual vents. Wait.
Yeah, no. When I said that, I was like, yeah, so everything still has manual.
I was gonna just say, yeah, I don't. I mean, I'm sure there's like really luxury cars or even like semi-luxury cars that have like a button that can move the vents. I know the Tesla does, but it's in a way where like I think you still have to open the vents, but then it has a touch screen of like how you want the air to blow on you. Which I gotta admit,
then you have to be gay.
Well, I have to admit, I've seen it before, and I'm like, yeah, this. I don't like this. I would crash my car if I had to get used to this. I was like, nah. You know, some things do need technological improvements, but like, I was in my buddy's Tesla, and he had this. You know how like when you put the visor down, and there's sometimes a mirror there, and sometimes there's a mirror cover. The way the cover is in his cars, it's not like a flap; it's 2 flaps. It like folds sometimes like an accordion, and I'm like, why is this like? Unless this is cost effective for Tesla, this is the most point. Like I don't what like
why?
There's no rhyme or reason outside of this must in some way save them money. Like there's no other reason.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure there's something, or there's some like thing where it's like this is the state of the art new design. It's like,
I don't know, and it's annoying when like people like I don't like to look at those Tesla trucks. It's like, dude, I've never seen a pickup truck that looked good. You know, no offense to you. It's just like it was never.
Mine looks great,
but it was never.
Mine looks amazing.
It was never.
It does though.
No, I know, but it was never. I don't.
My truck is badass. It's all black.
Yeah, but I don't like there's something about the design of a pickup truck that isn't like
Ford F-250.
It just doesn't seem like sexy to me, you know?
No, yeah, it's definitely not. I know what you're saying. It's not like it's not a car someone would drive for the looks. It's a function vehicle. It's not a.
Yeah, but what are you putting back there?
Like every day. Like I use it's a work truck. I'm a landscaper.
Do you write it off on your taxes?
Put dirt, grass. It's not mine. It's my dad's. I don't pay for anything. I don't pay for gas. I don't pay for repairs. I don't pay for.
Does your dad pay you
insurance.
cash?
My dad pays me on the books, and then I'll say my dad pays me on the books. On the record, I'll say that. I could talk to you more about it off podcast. But that's all I'll say.
I'm only asking because if
he pays me very well though for what I get.
Well, if your dad does pay,
he makes it work.
If your dad pays you on the books, I would LLC. I would like get an LLC, have him hire your LLC, and then that way you can write things off.
I would do that if I was
It's
I
really
would do
easy.
that
Getting an
if it
LLC is
was-
like it's an annoying amount of paperwork for like the first like hour or two, like looking into it. But then
I have one. I know.
So then just do that.
No, I know, but
You don't have to talk down to me.
I'm just saying I know analyses, but
you're still talking down.
I could talk to you off air about it, but there's a reason why I wouldn't do that. But you are right. If I was in a people should do that. That is a thing people should do if they're on the books.
Yeah, I thought about doing like an LLC for like consulting and like feel like
you save a lot.
I talked to my mother this one time. Yeah, we didn't do that well this year, but anyways, I'd like to write off my car, my gas, and my internet, everything. And then it's like, all right, well then you're gonna get audited. It's like, all right, then take it back. I didn't even.
Go ahead.
Yeah, take it back.
Come on,
it's yours.
I can't wait to write off. Oh, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna write off so much shit.
When?
My bedroom. I'm gonna write off my fucking bedroom. It's where I edit.
Yeah, just it's stupid. This is like something that every small business owner says, but it's like just be careful when you're writing off your home because that's like one of the things that like
can be. I'm not writing off anything.
What?
I'm not doing my taxes. I'm not.
No, I when you give your
I don't even know how to do it. I don't even know how I did the LLC. I did it but I'm like I don't know how to do taxes on it.
When you give your accountant your like square footage that you're using to write off stuff, just like don't be too generous with it.
Oh no, I'm gonna the whole house.
No, don't do the whole house.
The kitchen fuels my
I wouldn't do I personally wouldn't do the whole house, but who knows? Maybe I'm just being a little bitch.
No, you're probably right. There's probably a lot of I'll listen to whatever the Jewish guy tells me to do.
Whatever your Jewish accountant tells you, do that.
Because I'm sure he knows, and I'll be like, all right, do that. You know, my buddy said there's actually a filter for the AC. If you want to change it, and he'll go, what?
A Jewish guy's not going to know.
Who said that? Fucking Ezekiel.
What's his last name? Don't
listen.
He don't know.
He has a fob for his house? Yeah, no, don't. That guy's not. He's losing his shirt over there.
He's got a what wash? A dishwasher?
Yeah.
What in this
2025?
In this economy?
Yeah. with these natural gas prices, guy's crazy.
By the way, I like how at one
he doesn't have DoorDash.
At one part of the argument, you started calling me lazy, and I was like, "Isn't this the motherfucker who goes and like gets his clothes washed and dried at a laundromat? Why doesn't he just hand wash them?"
No, I go to the laundromat and do it myself.
Well, yeah. Well, why are you being lazy? Why don't you just hand wash them? Especially if water doesn't cost that much, according to you.
You're more lazy than me. This has been. We started the episode. You didn't listen to the beginning because you started at my timestamp, but you started it by saying you're lazy.
What does that have? Well, no, I already remember that. What's that have to do with you being lazy?
I'm not.
You are.
I am lazy, but I'm not as lazy as you.
I'm not trying to have a competition.
And I'm not delusional. I'm not delusional. Because you'll come on here and you'll sing songs of how
about what
you're doing certain shit because of this and that.
You just said
and
you're not lazy. You are
lazy. I'm not that lazy. I use a washing machine. I'm lazy. That's your angle. That's just smart. I'm
smart too.
No, you're not. If you're going to the grocery store, in 2025, you're not smart.
if you're going to a laundromat.
But you're right. It is.
By the way, it's 2025. If you're going to a laundromat in 2025.
Wait, what did I say?
You said 2024.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I said that.
you did. Hold on. 44 minutes.
Rewind the tape.
Rewind, please, stenographer. Dude, by the way, my favorite part when I was listening back, because I haven't listened to the whole thing, was when I was like, you see what he does, people? He did it. And you're like, who are you talking to?
Yeah,
And I was like, the 6 people listening to this fucking show.
Like you're talking to the wall right now. That was fun. That was a funny part.
Dude, that was one of my favorite episodes to listen back to.
Yeah, that really was. That was. We were both hilarious in that, man. Oh my god.
Dude, we should just fight every episode.
Yeah. I don't even remember what we were saying, but yeah, taxes and stuff.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah,
I fucked that up. God damn it. Oh, shit, my cube. Hold on.
What? Why are you doing a Rubik's Cube, by the way?
I put it on like something.
Wait, is that why you stopped using Instagram last week? For like 3 days?
Well, yeah, because I realized I was on it too much, and I'm like, I kind of want to do some stuff. So I was like, all right, let me learn a Rubik's Cube, and then the next thing is...
I know.
What now?
It was because I was gone for like those 3 days, and you were sending me, and then when I did that, you had to be like, "Well, he's not using it, so I gotta not use it." I don't think I've ever met anyone who thinks the world revolves around them more in my entire life. God.
Yeah,
you know I'm right.
You think I changed my? You think I decided to learn a fucking Rubik's Cube because of you?
Right fucking app. No, not the Rubik's Cube.
You're high, dude.
But I left you high and dry on Instagram for 3 days, and you fucking had a whole attitude about it, and then here you come fucking a week later doing the same. No, it's like you just had to get me back. You just had to be like, I'm going to do it too.
I changed my whole life for half a week because of you.
His whole life, he says.
I almost ordered a dash pass. I almost sold the dishwasher. Honey, we're losing our shirts.
Almost sold the dishwasher. Oh my god.
How is that? How is that fucking ASMR channel going anyway? Are you done with that? Is it uploaded? Like I'd like to watch an episode.
I mean, maybe one day, you can.
How's it doing?
I'll fight you to my Willy Wonka castle. We can frolic around.
Is it doing well?
Maybe one day we can.
It's not doing that well, is it?
It's like that episode of Game of Thrones, where like, have you seen You haven't seen Game of Thrones.
No, but how about this? Is it doing okay?
Maybe one day, Whitey. One day next time I see you.
Jim, look how shitty
we'll talk about your mom.
Look how shitty this podcast is. Like,
how dare you?
So I don't care if it's not doing well or not. I just wanted to watch it. That's all.
Imagine if this podcast was like super big and I didn't know this whole time. You just didn't tell me. Meanwhile, it's going out to like 1 million views.
Okay, so that means it's okay. Thank you. You answered. All right, thanks. But what? You just answered the question that your thing isn't doing well.
What? No, I'm talking about like, this podcast that you do.
Yeah, what about it?
Because I don't have the numbers. Like, it's your thing,
Yeah, but what are the numbers
I just come on.
What are the numbers on your thing?
You know what? Why do you?
Why can't I know? Why are you being so secret?
We'll talk. Well, because I can have. All
right, you're allowed to have secrets. You're allowed to have secrets. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you have. I don't even know what you do for a job. You have no ground to stand on.
I am agreeing. I am in full agreement with you.
Everything in my life is going pretty well right now, considering. Cause my health shit's kind of always been whatever, but I'm happy. If that's what you're asking, I'm very happy.
You doing more than Philip DeFranco?
Philip DeFranco?
I don't know. He got brought up in the episode I did the other week when I was alone.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot why I brought him up.
About him.
He literally brought it up randomly, barely talked about him, I think, and then I decided, I'm going to name the episode from
That's
him.
Hilarious.
I love doing that.
Yeah, I heard of iDubbbz. I heard something about iDubbbz the other day that guy's making videos. I was like, really?
I saw that he made a content.
What's he already spent all his savings? He had a couple bad investments. He's back on YouTube.
He's losing his shirt.
Yeah, dude, seriously. I'm like, what the fuck? iDubbbz.
I don't.
The guy who said nigger and then just tried to walk it back like 5 years later.
Well, it's kind of funny with the I know if he didn't walk it back, he'd be doing great because man, that word is thriving right now.
Well, it's also hilarious how hard he defended it. I mean, he made a whole video being like, if we can't say this, then we can't say anything. And like he stood on 10 toes down defending, and then like 5 years later, he was like, I was immature. And it's like, bro, you were 30. What do you mean? He's like, I was young. I was a kid. It's like you were 32.
I will say that
this was 5 years ago.
I feel as if I'm a late bloomer too, so I can relate to that. So I get what he's saying, but what you're also saying is true. It's like, well, you were in your late 20s or your 30s. I don't know how old. I don't. That was the weird thing about it. There was people that like followed that, like that was their lives to follow that. I really didn't know much about it because I saw because I saw the filthy.
I loved it.
I saw the Filthy Frank stuff, and it really wasn't my like. I didn't give it the credit it was, I guess, due until I was a lot older. And at that point I was like, oh, I get it now, but also I just don't care to watch this right now at this point.
Right. Yeah, no, I get that totally. It hit me at the perfect time, and I didn't even like iDubbbz. Like, I never watched any of his other shit, but his content cops, I don't know, I loved him. He's just like an autistic kid just shitting on everyone. I was just like, this is great.
Yeah, I didn't know about that until the Leafy thing, and I was like,
oh, that's right. And I forgot about the Leafy one.
And I was kind of like, I don't even know who this person is. I didn't know who. That's the thing. Like half the time, it was like me getting introduced to people,
right?
Because it was also kind of around that time with the who's that? Ethan Klein, right?
H3, yeah.
And I told you from day one, I was like, dude, this guy's content sucks. Like,
yeah.
And not only does it suck, there was a time where like his channel was popular, and this other channel, Rice Gum, was popular, right?
Oh my god, that's right.
And at that time, they were kind of like polar opposites of like content creators. And I remember like one of my buddies was actually into it. Like he's a big gaming like nerd kind of dude, and he was into that kind of stuff, into that like content. And I was like, dude, they're both gay, just on like two different sides of the fucking coin. He's like, no, Rice Gum's actually gay. I was like, no, dude, trust me. Like they both are like they're both like Logan, this, that. It's all bullshit. It's all just entertainment for their wallet. Like yeah, well, and I'm not trying to be. I am gonna be that dick. Like lo and behold, I mean, come on. Like after, I think what I said that at that time has aged pretty good.
What, that they were just weirdos?
That they're just, it's all fucking bullshit to get money, which is fine, but like that's what it is. Don't fall for the trap that it's like this. No, he cares and he's this. He's like, no, he's not anything. He's a content creator. He doesn't even fucking know your name, dude. Like, I think it's, I'm lucky enough that I started watching sports at a young age and learning, like, I love sports and I love like watching certain players crush it in basketball and football. But like, I know like they don't give two, like when they're fucking 90 supermodels on their double-sized California king bed, they don't give two shits about you and me. That's just the truth.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
it's the love of the game, brother.
I'm just saying obvious stuff now, though, and while doing
that's all.
While doing a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, really? Rice Gum was in it for the money? Dude, you don't say. The guy flashing dollar bills in every music video he made? Yeah, nah. You're saying some crazy shit right now.
Yeah, you're right.
This is groundbreaking.
Yeah. All of them are, though. That's the
Ethan Klein, though. That shit actually was. You hit me with that when I
were into
first found him, and I was like, no, he was like literally the reason I made that old channel.
You don't get it.
I was like, he was reacting to like videos and making like funny commentary. I was like, I could do this.
It was one of those things where I'm not mad at the person. I'm just mad at the hype, where it's just like he's making fun of vaping. Like everyone, people have been doing that for the past 6 months already.
No, that was gay. I never saw that. I know that was like his most popular, but I didn't even watch that video. I like the ones where he was just like watching a video, like kind of like the videos we made, where he's just like reacting to a video.
True.
But looking back, you were told. I remember I fought you on it, but looking back, I've said, yeah, you were so right about that. He's so gay. He constantly would do the whole like, this shouldn't be allowed, and like he's the fucking arbiter of YouTube.
Yeah, it's
and
like
he still does that to this day. It's crazy.
I know he was probably too young, but where were you when they were like showing beheading videos on Live Leak? Like, what are you talking?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking? Like, this is like preschool era internet right now.
Leafy is a bully. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You're so gay. Like, it's the internet. It was just like, it was all stupid.
Yeah, I just don't.
But he's Jewish. He's Jewish, so it all checks out nowadays. You know, I look back, I got bamboozled. Nigga,
you lost your shirt. Yeah. Oh, how the money have turned.
Oh my niggas, Nazis, nigga.
You love that fucking song.
He's fucking. I always thought his wife was fucking ugly as a fucking dog, though.
Well, yeah, no.
Dude, Israeli women are either the ugliest or the hottest women that ever existed. There's no like in between.
I never really looked up like I think I've had before, but like beautiful Israeli.
Gal Gadot.
She's got. I've talked about this.
You either got Gal Gadot or you got Hila Klein. There's no.
But her ass.
There's no middle ground.
The Gal Gadot has no ass though. We've talked. I like.
Yeah, she's Israeli. I mean, yeah, we know this, but she's hot. Like,
She's
don't
beautiful.
Sit here and say she's not hot.
She's beautiful. I don't know about.
If she was like, "I'm gonna suck your dick," you'd go, "Holy shit!"
Not now, but yeah.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
I know. I don't know why I gave you that gay. Oh, I would never, honey. I'd never.
I'm tied down.
Yeah. You see this ring? I made a commitment to God that I would never let Gal Gadot suck my dick and lick my asshole. How dare you?
Oh my God.
Maybe
your girl would come home to a fucking boxes outside so quick.
She'd probably be like,
you'd be on the red carpet fucking tomorrow.
Gal Gadot. I don't know. I told her she had no ass and she was impressed. What? Yeah. People usually look past that. How could you? No,
I hot Israeli.
I am sounding like one of those fucking losers on Twitter who like is either purposely.
That.
They're just purposely trying to get people mad.
You weren't doing that, but I do hate those people.
I wasn't doing because
This girl isn't even hot. It's like the hottest shit. It's like, dude, yes. Oh my God, I hate it.
Well, it was more so. Well, I know, but I think at this point, those people do that just to get hate.
Trolling.
Yeah, they're just But I think it was more so like I really was questioning: is she hot or is like she beautiful? Like she is definitely beautiful. Her face is beautiful, but like for me,
she's hot.
Well, I'm just trying to think: is hot also the body? Because if it's also the body, I don't like it's. I mean, there's no ass.
Yeah, she's got a hot body still. Like she may not have the biggest ass, but I know what you're saying. She doesn't have the biggest ass, but
she is slim. She's very slim.
She's hot, man. She's hot.
All right. Yeah, you know what? You're right.
She's a movie star. She's literally a fucking movie star.
You're right. And she's tall. She's kind of got like
she's tall,
like,
tan.
It's like this like Amazonian tall like. But
got that Latin like Italian look. Like she's fucking hot, bro.
No, you're right.
No matter how you slice it. But I will say, like, you're not wrong. The body leaves a lot to be desired. She's kind of gangly and fucking thin. She's not like some people. It's not like some even fucking, I don't know. Face though, the face is a big one, you know.
Oh yeah, face is huge.
You gotta have a hot face because that's what you see.
Yeah, I didn't really get it after that one. Unbelievable. Hold on. Counter.
So this is your midlife crisis, huh?
Yeah, 100%.
It's crazy because I went through that midlife crisis at like 19.
I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah. I thought like it's like Bill Burr's jokes, like this is the thing that's gonna take me.
Which one? I forget which one. Which one is that?
It's when he's talking about the fight with his girlfriend where he's like drumming. He's like, so I decided at 40 to become the next Neil Peart. Like this is what's gonna take me to the promised land at 40. Learning how to fucking use a drum pedal.
But I don't want to also be that other Bill Burr joke where like you're in your 40s and you're at the end of the bar with your chest there popping. I'm like, how's it going? Like, I don't want to be that guy. I want to like like, hey, I got a Rubik's
It's a good middle ground.
Ah, fuck! I fucked up. I know I'm
The thing that stops me these days at this age from stuff like that, I start to get into it, but then I go, there's some kid who's fucking 12 who's like studying every day.
My brother said the same thing.
Yeah, like you're never gonna be in the elite class, even if you do this every day until you're 80.
Yeah,
so it's like just give it up.
There was a part of me that like was like, all right, what is the actual point of this? And I guess like at one point, I was like, well, I mean, I could put a bullet in my head, or I could run away from those demons with this cube.
You know what the actual point of it is?
What is it actually?
With a lot of this stuff, but especially a Rubik's Cube, it's so you can, that one time where your friends are around and you pull it out, or your friends just have one and you go, oh, and you just grab it and solve it. And everyone goes, oh, shit, you know how to do that? And you go, yeah. And then that little dopamine hit goes and then you never think about a Rubik's Cube again.
All right.
You go, mission accomplished. I look fucking sophisticated.
Yes, yeah, you're 100% right. But I will say this: the way my friends are, they're like, "Oh, you're still going, huh?" I thought it'd be solved, but no. Why? Yeah. So why'd you do that? And I'm just like, "Shut the fuck!" And then I'm fucking up, like, "Oh, are you sure you know how to do that?" Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, and then they'll be like, "Oh, yeah. You always got to get that side first." And I've always had, back when I was younger, actually, I had this. They start.
And it's like a year removed from when you stopped doing it, and then you kind of forget, and you're like, "I did this for 5 years."
Yeah, and they're like, "I thought you said you knew how to do this." It's like, and then they'll start like, it's like, it's all right if you don't know how. It's like, no, I know how to. Just give me like fucking.
It's the same reason people want to learn a second language. It's just so they can flex it that one time.
It was more so because I wrote down a few things that I want to learn and do, and some of them involve like making more money, like with things that I like doing, and then others were just hobbies. And it was with this one, it was more so like, yeah, I've seen this like a trillion times, and I've had a Rubik's Cubes in my hand, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to actually finally learn how to fucking solve this puzzle.
Yeah.
I've never solved the puzzle. I want to know how to solve the goddamn puzzle. So
right.
It was like a maze, and I finally solved and I gotta admit, after I started doing it without any notes or anything, and now I just know this one set of sequences, I'm kind of like, oh.
Well, it kind of loses all the thing of it, yeah, because you're like, oh, it's just memorizing the steps.
Yeah, I will say I do want to learn the CFOT method just because that's like apparently the number one or one of the top methods that speed cubers use. Just so it's like, all right.
Can you do it with one hand? I learned how to do that when I was doing it.
No, I mean, I could, but it would take me like half an hour.
Nah, it's easy.
See, I also don't know. So I got the actual Rubik's Cube. Like, it's literally called Rubik's Cube. But yeah. I don't know. This thing gets jammed up all the fucking time.
It does.
Dude.
It does.
Is there better ones?
But no, I know what you mean. I had that same one. It gets if it's not perfectly aligned, you can't turn the fucking thing.
But are there ones that are a little bit?
Yes. They make like crazy like gamer ones that swivel real fast.
That's what I gotta get. I gotta get that because it fucking.
But even the one you have, you can hold it with 3 fingers and then use your other 2 fingers to do it with one hand.
When I was looking up things like how to do it faster, there was a litany. It's like learning the sequences, looking ahead where it's like knowing which move you're going to do next, the first several moves. But one of the ones was hand position. Like you kind of just keep the same hand position. With me, I'm over here like, well, I'm like fucking, I'm looking under the undercap. I'm doing the oil change on it. It's just, yeah, I want to get under a minute with it. And then after that, I want to see if I could get under 30 seconds. But I don't know if I'm going to take it that far. But I definitely want to get under a minute.
Mm.
Well, I shouldn't say definitely. I'm kind of happy the fact that I got under 2 minutes.
Yeah. It's good to do shit like that, though. I was shitting on it, but that's good too.
Yeah, I mean, like, what am I going to do? Just jerk off? It's like, yeah, I mean, that's fun too. But, you can only jerk off so many times where it's like, fucking, jeez.
Yeah, I got to do something.
There's just so much Gal Gadot AI porn I can jerk off to. It's just, it's too much.
It's too much, man. It's too much.
Too much. All right, let me get one. I'm going to solve one more.
It's too much, man. It's too much. You hear about that Mexican boat that fucking crashed?
Did I hear about the Mexican boat that crashed? He said, yeah, I did actually hear about it. Dude, I was, I'm sorry but like, I'm watching it and I'm like, when someone said people died, I was like, they didn't see the bridge? like,
yeah. Well, my dad told me about it and I was like, he's like, yeah, they were in like an actual ship and then they died. And I was like, how'd they die from the mast hitting it? And then I watched the video and they're literally standing on the sails.
Yeah, they're hanging.
Like pirates.
They were hanging.
I'm like, Why are they up there? Like, what the fuck? Well, why are they on a pirate ship and why are they standing on the mast?
I love her to death. Love my girlfriend to death. But the way she first described it was the funniest thing in the world, because she goes, yeah, it was like a Mexican like Navy boat. And I saw it with the sails. I'm like, dude, this is like Navy the South Park episode where the Mexican NASA program was using like old Soviet and 1960s American rockets as their
Navy boat, she says.
Yeah, I was like, who are they fighting with this thing?
That couldn't be the more opposite of a Navy boat.
It's the most 1776 boat I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's literally a pirate ship.
Yeah, dude, and then like apparently they were doing a performance, and I'm like, is this the first time they've ever done this? Because I've never heard of this in my entire life.
Yeah. Also, if you're standing on the mast and you're coming towards the bridge and you see it at your eye level, wouldn't you be like, "Yo, I don't think we're clearing that." they were up looking at it.
I agree, and that's what I was saying. But like, they were probably like, well, the captain must know what he's fucking doing, right? Right? Like, he's got a license.
Yeah. I'd be like starting to climb down. I'd be like, all right,
dude. When I said, dude, I want to make fun of it so bad with the fact that people died. I'm like, god damn it! But like, if no people died, it'd be one of the funniest stories of the year.
No, it's hilarious. What do you mean? We've just been laughing at it for the past minute. We literally just made like 20 jokes about it. Yeah, no, it is sad, but it's also funny. Just the fact that
are you slurping?
What are they doing?
What are you slurping on over there?
That's peeing.
You're what?
I'm peeing in a bottle.
No, you're not.
What, you heard that?
Are you really peeing in a bottle?
Well, why you act surprised like it's not the 8th time this has happened?
Jem, wait, you're peeing in a bottle right now?
Well, I'm done now, but I was, yeah.
What do you mean you're peeing? What do you mean you're peeing in a bottle?
I'm lazy.
Jem. I had to stop Cuban. Dude, that's insane. Like, that's actually insanity. Dude, you gotta seek seek a therapist.
We're having a good combo,
for you to get on me about the dishwasher. You're pissing in a bottle?
Why? What's wrong with it?
What kind of bottle is it?
It's a water bottle, like a Poland Springs.
I wouldn't have the faith that I would make that aim.
No. I go tip to tip.
Oh, I know what you do, but I still would have too much fear that it wouldn't be enough. I would need at least a Gatorade bottle to give me some confidence.
Oh, I know what you're saying. There's no confidence like peeing in a Gatorade bottle. I mean, it's the perfect fit. It's just
shooting a beach ball into an ocean.
Oh my! Yeah. It is. You're right. It was made to be pissed in almost.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hard listen back when you listen back, man.
I didn't know you could hear it. Sorry, I would have.
And what's funny is because I asked you on the spot, you answered it, and probably while answering, you were like, "Why didn't I lie?"
No, like I told you before, I'm not ashamed.
You didn't do it during the whole 7-hour episode.
I don't get why people. Well, that's because we kept leaving. Because that's because you kept being like, "I'm gonna go pee and get a water," and then I just do it while you're doing it. But I would have had to be like,
"It's got warm pee in a bottle."
See, but the thing is, now I have no water. You know.
You got pee.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drink my own pee. I'm not an animal.
No, you just pee in a bottle.
Yeah, what's wrong with it? People pee in toilets. Same shit.
You got no action in Miami, huh?
No, I told you that. I was gonna get I was gonna get an escort, and then I didn't do that. And then I was gonna like go around and meet more people and stuff, but it wasn't nice.
I've been seeing red light district videos on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, and I gotta admit,
like in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I was looking at it and I'm like, oh, this is a little. I thought it was gonna be a lot funner looking. It kind of just looked.
No.
It looked a little. It looked a little sad. It looked really.
Of course, I was fucking prostitutes.
I know, but I just had this feeling of like, oh, I'm in heaven. But then I looked at it, I'm like, nah, you're just walking down an alley.
Yeah, you're just a sad lady in a red light. But here's the thing:
they are beautiful though. Well, not all of them, because I gotta admit, a lot of the red light is doing. Because I saw one of them was outside talking to someone, and I'm like, ugh.
There's no way they're beautiful now. Like they were back in before OnlyFans and stuff, but nowadays any hot chick it will just do that.
That's another. I can't believe it's like the fact that there's still like street walking prostitutes blows my mind.
They're drug addicts. That's what they are.
Like, do you not know how to use the internet? You could literally just do the same thing with way less risk and make possibly way more money. And you could do that. It's literally one of those jobs that
from your house
that you can do while doing the other thing. Like you could go,
it's like a side thing.
Yeah, let me try this OnlyFans thing out. If I start making a good living off it, I think I'm gonna give this prostitution thing up. Like you could literally do that. You can't do that with a lot of other jobs. You can't be working construction and go, you know what? Let me work at the Coca-Cola plant. You know, well, no, you can't. You like just the. But I guess
not the brightest people, you know.
I was just gonna say you're not talking to Mensa level.
No,
and I hate to be that like fucking you're that's a stereotype to think that it's like listen man, I'm not saying they're retarded, but they're not fucking they're not they're not doing your taxes.
They try to push. Like every once in a while you get that porn star that'll make like the radio circuit or the pod that tries to like convince everyone like I actually have a physics degree, and it's like you're a prostitute, Amy. You're
Amy.
Lucy. You suck dick for a living. Like anyone can memorize fucking and get an A on it. Like you're not just because you got some degree that you can't even use now because you're too dumb to use it.
Yeah. So you're basically telling us you got rooked by a university.
Yeah. Before you got rooked by a pimp, you got rooked by a university.
So what you're telling me is you spent $250,000 on a degree you don't even use. Yeah. You really outsmarted everyone else.
Yeah. Then you signed to an agent who takes fucking 80% of your fucking porn cut. You're really smart though. Let's hear what you have to say about fucking feminism on this fucking radio show.
Well, look I got this house and this car. It's like, no, I'm not saying you're not crushing it financially, but like, let's not act like if you took an IQ test, you'd be getting a 165 or something. Like you're getting
6'9's in a fucking mansion, you know.
Yeah, you're getting,
doesn't mean he's smart.
Yeah, you're getting 102, which is still pretty good. It's average, and that's fine. Most of us are average, like 90-something% of us.
Yeah, we're clapping.
Yeah. Which also means we're retarded. I really do think when the IQ test was just made for people who are retarded to feel good. Like, look, I'm average. It's like, no.
It is.
That just means you're retarded. I'm retarded. You're retarded.
It's not real. It's people are smart in different things. Like for that person, she's smart in being a prostitute.
In business.
Navigating that.
And making money.
Maybe. Usually not though. Usually they have someone run their thing.
Well, no, I'm saying in this example, if like someone's making tens of millions of dollars a year, I mean, that's pretty successful. That's okay.
Who's making tens of millions? A porn star?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's some OnlyFans girls that are making tens of millions of dollars a year. I think I've heard of some.
Yeah, there's probably a few.
Yeah.
But I would be willing to bet they're not the most smart business people. Like, just because they're making that amount, they probably have a team of people running a bunch of shit they could just be running.
Yeah, but...
That take, like, a big chunk of their cash.
But a lot of people that are really high up in that corporate world aren't running everything themselves. Like, if you were to say, all right, Elon Musk is the richest person in the world, he's not doing everything himself. He's probably doing very little and hires a ton of people to do a lot of things.
Yeah, fair, but I think specifically with OnlyFans, like they outsource shit that they could just do very easily and make like probably a third more.
Like what?
I don't know it, like, but I've heard that there's a lot of people. Like most girls don't run their own OnlyFans. Like they have guys run it.
Yeah, but
and these guys like have a whole like company and they charge a lot and they take a big cut. Kind of like the music industry.
Yeah, but that also. Again, I'm just talking about there are some that probably make an insanely good living and hire the right people for the right amount of money.
Yeah, no, but I would. We're not. I don't even think we're disagreeing. I'm just saying I don't think they're making that money because they're good at business. I think it's probably because they're hot. Like I think If
Yeah, but
if they were good at business, they could do more to make more money and not get as big of a cut taken. Like I think some of these
but
companies that run,
like you're not giving is it? You're just kind of like saying you could do better. It's like, well, who?
so
What?
from because that's why I related to the music. So from what I understand is there's a lot of like these companies that run the OnlyFans accounts for these women who make a lot, like they take a pretty crazy cut because the women just don't know how to do it.
No, I get that. I 100% get that. Because
like it's not a good business decision. It's just they don't know how to do it. They don't have the expertise, or they don't want to learn it.
I know you're just saying the same thing a few times in a row, dude. I understand.
Well, that means you're not good at business, though. Like you could hire someone cheaper to do the same thing,
right?
But instead they go with the big agency because it has a name behind it, and they take a huge cut.
Yeah, but
that's not smart.
Yeah, but you're pointing out a hypothetical.
No, that's that's how it works.
But with who?
So I couldn't tell you the names of these companies, but it does. Like no, what I'm saying is the truth. I mean, there's a big.
No, I'm not saying what you're saying doesn't happen. I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, yeah. I don't. There's nothing really to say to that. Just yeah, there's some.
Yeah,
people.
like I'm just saying, just because you make a lot of money doesn't mean you're good at business. That's what you said specifically. They're like, well, how is she not good at business? If she makes millions, like you can make millions and not be good at business.
No,
she just has other.
That's not what. No, skills. That's not what I was saying though. That's not at all what I was saying.
Well, it might not have been what you meant, but it is what you said.
Yeah, I think that's just a listening issue. It sounds like
you said it like word for word. That's what you said.
It sounds like a skill issue on your part.
No, that's what time. Give me the timestamp.
I don't know what the timestamp is.
Look it up.
Stenographer.
I will go back to this.
No, I think it's more.
Because you did say that.
Yeah, well, that's not. I don't know if I said that exactly, but this also sounds like one of those things where I was trying to get a point across and you cut me off mid sentence or thought.
I know, but remember that fruit timestamp I sent you?
The fruit one?
Well, you said, give me something that's my favorite fruit, and I gave you one, and you said, no, I said vegetable, and it was like 5 seconds before you just said it.
Yeah, but
it could be one of those.
That's a perfect example, because I literally, within 4 seconds, you said, no, you said this, and I'm like, oh, I did, my bad. Like, I literally acknowledged it.
True.
Within 4 seconds.
But what if this time you're mistaken?
Well, because I didn't acknowledge it within 4 seconds.
No, but what if you're mistaken?
Even if I am, what I'm trying to say is there's some of them who are probably making a ton of money based solely on the fact that, like, yeah, their looks, like, they're kind of riding a wave. Like comedian, like anything. Like, you ride a wave.
Like, they're stupid, I'm saying. They can still be stupid and make a lot of money.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. But what I'm trying to say is there are probably a good amount of them who not only make a lot of money, but are also pretty good with managing that money and hiring the right people around them. Like, that's definitely a possibility. Why is that like not? Does that not sound like a possibility?
No, I'd say all the richest people in the world are men. So I just don't think women are good with, like, they're probably, if you were to see their statements, I'm sure you'd be shocked. Oh, that's shit that they probably don't manage it well. They probably spend they probably don't have good investments. It's like, if you're talking about like professional porn stars, like OnlyFans chicks, like I don't think they're.
I'm not saying
like good with money. I think they're making a lot, but they're probably not good with managing it.
None of them?
If they were, they'd be running the agencies that run OnlyFans girls instead of being an OnlyFans girl.
But do you think any of them are? Like, they're at least one?
No, because like what I just said, they'd be running an agency for OnlyFans and making 10 times what they're making instead of being an OnlyFans. Like, why? You'd be the record label owner instead of the rapper, like, if you were smart with business.
Yeah, but we've had this conversation about South Park and Trey Parker and Matt Stone, who are worth up.
I was drunk and there was 4 of us. I don't stand by anything I said on that podcast.
Oh, okay. So maybe
I was literally drunk.
Maybe in the future
it was me,
you won't
Brandon, and Ed.
Maybe in the future you won't stand.
And
by
everyone
this.
was yelling over each other. Right. It was fucking. That was a crazy episode. By the way,
you basically said, "Yeah, they're getting rinsed by Paramount," and it's like, what?
Well, yeah. Again, people can go listen to it. Yeah, that was a crazy episode. We were all yelling. It was a whole thing. It was. I don't think anyone really got to give their point of view that clearly. But
No,
I did say some crazy shit, and I was probably wrong about a lot of it.
You got your point. You got your point across. It was very clear.
I was upset for some reason. I don't know why. I was yelling at everyone about South Park. I was probably wrong about a lot of it, but
fuck. All right, but I think I'm gonna skedaddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be out easy and see you next week, kind of
All right,
thing.
brother.
All right, man. Maybe next time don't be late, huh?
Yeah, you were late.
No. I was here before you.
Yeah, before me, but you were late.
I was early.
You weren't a half hour early, so you were late. That's the new rule.
How do you know? You don't know if I was.
I don't
What
know.
time I got here? I got here at 4:30. All right.
Man.
I'll talk to you later.
Beach.